Hey, what's up? Fallout is pretty fun, right? Yeah, sometimes. What if I told you we could make it even more fun? Sweet, so you're in. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna walk you through 7 of the funnest Fallout 4 weapons mods that I could find in not 1, but 2 evenings. This is gonna be a real treat. Hold on to something. Here we go. Yes, this mod is called Murdering Chainsaw. There's nothing more fun than chainsawing your way through some radioactive nasties. Plus, you get a wide assortment of customization options with added bonus effects. You can swap out your chain for more saw-iness. Hey, look at this one. It lights things on fire. The mod author TrickyVein hijacked the Buzzsaw's animation from the Automatron DLC to make this one work. It's also quite similar to the Auto Axe from the Pit DLC, if you remember that in Fallout 3. I mean, it's the post-apocalypse. We need at least a few chainsaws around, am I right? With this chainsaw, you can customize a few aspects like the saw teeth, the color, and how terrifying you want it to look. I mean, that's basically it. It's a chainsaw. Go saw some stuff. The Glock 18. I don't care who you are, a pistol that shoots really fast, automatically, is always awesome. The Glock 18 and its semi-automatic counterpart, the Glock 17, are a much needed addition to Fallout 4. This mod comes with quite a few modifications such as barrel length, grips, magazines, receivers, sights, and slides. It's even got a Nintendo slide. Whoa. Honestly, this gun just makes you feel like such a badass. Ever since I saw Underworld, you know, that movie with the vampires and the lichens and stuff. Yeah, that one. I've always thought automatic pistols were the bee's knees, and this mod helps me scratch that same badassery itch. Now you go through ammo really fast, so be sure you have a large supply. This thing really starts to shine once you add the 50 round drum mag. It's also a little hard to control, especially at a distance, but once you get close, it just wipes out everything in its path. The LString. Have you ever thought, where are all the bow and arrows at? Yeah, well, me either. But after I saw this mod, I thought, yeah, where are the bow and arrows at? It is pretty weird. I mean, in a world almost completely devoid of all modern manufacturing, you'd think people would be falling back on the old trusty longbow. But I mean, whatever. Todd Howard knows best. The LString adds a variety of bows to the game, like longbows, recurve bows, and compound bows, as well as a huge variety of arrows. I mean, seriously, look at all these. The storm arrows are probably my favorite. It's just like a shotgun shell of arrows and has little storm animations. The Nuke arrow is also pretty nifty. It's like a little mini nuke on an arrow. What more could you ask for? Now the third person animations on this are a little lackluster, but I think the first person animations more than make up for it. A variety of sights on each of the different bows is really cool to see also. It adds a lot to the believability of the weapon. The M60. Now this next weapon holds a lot of nostalgia in my heart. I watched First Blood when I was like 11, you know, the Rambo one. And it was the coolest thing that I'd ever seen. If you've never seen an 80s war movie, you're missing out. I'm serious. The next time you watch a movie, you need to check out either First Blood, Red Dawn, the 1984 one, or Escape from New York. I don't know if Escape from New York is really considered a war movie, but it's good, trust me. Anyways, carrying this massive weapon around makes you feel invincible. It's got really good damage and a high ammo count, so you just tear through everything that steps in front of you. All Vietnam era weaponry is just so cool to me, and it's an era you don't see a lot in video games, which is a huge mistake in my opinion. Check out the M60, you're not gonna regret it. Look at this weapon modeling, it is fantastic. The RU-556 is just, it's a dream. I love this gun. It's always my go-to gun for playing through story content in Fallout 4. The animations are really great, and there's a variety of attachments that drastically change how the gun feels. Use a suppressor when you're feeling sneaky, a high-powered scope, and an extended barrel when you're feeling, snipey. This mod has over 1 million downloads, which is wild. If you're feeling tactical and want to add a little more realism to your game, then go check out the RU-556. It may not be as crazy as a mini nuke Gatling gun, but it's a really top tier weapon that every Fallout player needs in their mod list. Speaking of which, the Gatling MIRV, or the Mini Nuke Launcher. Okay, now this pick is so much fun, but it's not practical at all, and I'm okay with that. The mod author Jessica basically took the Gatling laser gun, and instead of lasers, made it shoot out mini nukes, and the results are pure gold. Seriously, half the time I don't even know what I'm shooting at when I use this, but it doesn't matter. I see an enemy, I point, shoot, and poof, the enemy is gone. Weird. You may need to turn on God mode when you use this because the splash damage is real. If you don't use God mode, then just carry a lot of stim packs because you're going to cripple every single limb on your body, and maybe your dog's body too. Dog meat is always in the way. I try to help him out, but he just does not learn. Now, I must warn you, you may crash your game if you go too crazy with this launcher. And it's really hard not to just hammer on that trigger. Whatever, I gotta try it. No regrets. This last weapon is another trip down nostalgia lane for me, but not in an 80s movie kind of way. No, this one comes all the way from Modern Warfare 2. The AA-12 shotgun was the scourge of many multiplayer games. You were trying hard if you use this weapon, but damn it, it was just so much fun. Sprinting around with unlimited sprint, jumping around and letting loose with an automatic shotgun, it was just awesome. Modern Warfare 2 was a weird time. Everything was overpowered in that game, but it's also what made it so special. The AA-12 in Fallout 4 feels kind of the same way. Once you get a high capacity magazine or whatever they call it on a shotgun, nothing is going to stand in your way. Well, if they do, it won't be for long. The mod author Wardaddy was also kind enough to give us a large variety of camos to deck this weapon out. Not to mention the textures on this gun are, chef's kiss. Really, great job on that one. And that's all I've got. If you enjoyed this video or want to install some mods, then check out my mod installation guide for Fallout 4. As always, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day, or else. Not just kidding. Peace out.